What's going on, guys? I'm Zach from Zaxe Woodworks. This is my very first YouTube video, and that's Coda. And I just want to show you around my shop. Come on, let's take a look.
Hello, welcome to the shop.
Alright, so we'll start here at the door and we'll go clockwise. First thing we hit is going to be the Grisly dust collector. This is the 2 horsepower and it's got the Rockler Dust Right, quick connect. I love this thing. It extends out to I think 21 feet and I hook it up to my joiner, my table saw, my everything. Everything's got a hookup and I just, bam, put it in there. Love it. So before we get too far, I wanted to show you guys, you met Coda already. He is forever gonna be a part of this shop. When I laid this concrete down, he stepped through it and put his paw prints in it, as you can see. So he will be a part of it forever. Another thing I have is this thing I kind of Frankensteined together. It's just a PVC pipe and some connections to hook up to that, and I can kind of go around and clean up the shop as I go. It's awesome so far. All right, so this is the tool wall. I know it's super organized. I like it that way. I like everything grab and go method, and just whenever I need it, I can bam, use it. Whenever I don't need it, I can put it back. So that's kind of what I got going on here. So continuing on clockwise, we have the clamp wall. Another thing I like to keep organized. I actually have enough clamps. I know they say you can never have too many clamps, but I think I have enough for what I need. So I've only been in the shop for about 2.5 months, so a lot of this stuff is temporary and just kind of throwing it together for now just to have a spot for things. This box has all my sanding stuff in it. Sandpaper is actually in here. I got it connected down here with a damn zip tie, and I just throw my sandpaper in there. It works. Got my little sharpening station. I actually just got these DMT sharpening stones. They're awesome. All right, so this area is just kind of miscellaneous stuff. I got some nails, some bits, some screws. I got these from the dollar store. These are actually just kind of water jugs or something. I like to put, like, instead of having those boxes that fall apart and all that stuff, I like to put them in here and then I can throw them around. They're sturdy and stuff. I got tape on a giant dowel up here, more clamps, my glue brushes, some straws to get into the crevices of the 90-degree angle. You can get to the crevices and get all the glue squeeze out. Pretty cool little trick. Spray bottle. Oh, we'll go back here. I made this little downdraft table, which is pretty sweet. Put the dust collector here, and I sand on top of this thing. I usually use it for cutting board and stuff like that, and works pretty well. All right, so this I just kind of threw together. This is to hold my notepads and pencils and pens and scissors and rulers. I don't do SketchUp, so I just kind of draw them up real quick and then go from there. So I have an AC here. I live in Florida. This is a big deal. I haven't been in this shop in the summertime yet, so I don't know how it's gonna hold up, if I need to get something better, but we'll see. I have a fan here, which we'll get to the black wall that I have underneath my workbench here, but it's all getting air dried right now. It's usually on, but not for this video. So over here, got my nail guns. My compressor is underneath my planer, which we'll get to that. I just kind of hang them up there. This is a chalkboard that I kind of just threw some chalkboard paint up, and it's pretty cool because I can write down my measurements and I can see them from across the room, and I don't have to worry about searching for the paper or putting them on the tape measure. So I have my saws on magnets here. A lot of my stuff is on magnets. I love just throwing it on there kind of thing. It's great. Just grabbing and going. I mean, I love it. Sounds kind of like a spatula. So this thing here was actually my joiner before I got a joiner. It's a joiner jig. You clamp down the piece of wood. It doesn't matter where you clamp it down. You just clamp it down and you send that straight edge down the table saw, and it references from that and gives you a straight edge. It actually works really well. If you don't have a joiner, that thing's awesome. This is my bandsaw. This is a Delta Shopmaster. This was a gift, kind of a gift. Kind of a trade, I guess you would say, from a brother at the fire department. Pretty good little bandsaw, a little older, but it does what I need it to do. So this is my Jet Mortiser. I love this thing. This is what I use for my breadboards. It basically makes square holes. What I don't like about it is the fence is fine, but this is what holds it down, and I cannot seem to figure out how to tighten that down. I tried replacing it. I'm not really sure. It always goes loose on me. So other than that, it's awesome. I love it. So this corner is, everyone has that one corner where they just pile up junk, and this is it for me. I don't know where else to put all this stuff. Miscellaneous screws, and I got my hammer drill, my Sawzall, an old drill here, a dust collector that was given to me that I do not use, some straps, and random stuff. So this is my miter saw. It's the DeWalt 12-inch sliding miter saw. It's a good saw. It's the older one. I have to take it outside because it's just, I haven't figured out dust collection in it. So it's been nice enough outside that I can do that. So I'm gonna have to figure it out when it starts raining a lot. I need to figure out some kind of dust collection. If you have any recommendations or any opinions on that, let me know. Leave them in the comments, and I'd love to figure something out. So this isn't usually where this goes. I just kind of set it there because I usually go out the door with it, but this is my 8-foot roll-up door, which is awesome. I love this thing because I can open it up, and if it's nice outside, that's cut oak scratching the door. All right, so this corner, more miscellaneous stuff, kinda. I got my paint and stains and gloves, paintbrushes, dowels, just some random stuff. I have a scroll saw that I never use anymore. I have a bandsaw now, so I don't really need that. Haven't used it. I used to use it a lot actually, but haven't needed it. Router table that I bought for like 15 bucks that I just never used it. So. All right, so over here is my wood storage. Like I said, just like some other stuff, it's temporary. I didn't know what else to do. These are some projects I've got going on. I'm building a hall tree, some cutting boards, stovetop cover. So that stuff's kind of covering it all up, but this is kind of what I have going on with the wood storage. I just kind of put them vertical, and I haven't seen anyone else with a wood shop in a metal building, so I don't really know what to go by or how to go by putting wood storage in here, or, you know, I'm not really sure, but if you have an idea, let me know. So over here, I kind of just hang up my sawhorses, all my cutoffs, some stuff that, I mean, it's maple, I can't really throw that away, and I can make a cutting board out of it, so. I mean, I'm eventually gonna use this stuff, but it's just kind of piling up right now. It's just, I'm sure all of you guys can understand. Over here is my joiner. It's the rigid. Bought this not that long ago. It's decent. A lot of people have it. I wish I would have got an 8-inch, and I wish I kind of would have done a little more research on it. But I mean, it works fine for what I need it for. But I'm definitely going to upgrade it at some point. So, all right. So this is the middle of the shop here. I have a full sheet of plywood workbench. I love it. It's all the space, and I can move all this stuff around, and I can have, you know, unlimited space. So the DeWalt 735, DW 735, something like that. Very popular. There's a reason it's very popular. It's an awesome plane. I haven't had any complaints with it, so definitely recommend that. Underneath, I put my compressor just because it seemed like a good spot to put it. I mean, I built all the stuff out of scrap wood, so everything in here is made out of scrap wood, basically. The workbench isn't, but yeah, so I have it down there. I figured I'd throw it down there and make a little whatever to wrap the hood around. So this is the black walnut here that is air drying right now. It's all fills up the bottom of my bench. It's kind of a nuisance, but I don't know where else to put it. So came down Hurricane Michael, being a brother from the fire department, split it in half. It came down, another guy that we work with, came down to his yard and gave it to us. So can't wait for 2 years from now. So this is my skill saw, table saw with the worm drive. I haven't had a need to upgrade to a larger cabinet saw at all. This thing is extremely powerful for a contractor saw. I love this thing. I was in a small shed when I first got it, so I had to drag it out and drag it back in every time I wanted to use it. That's why this is, and it was the best one out there as far as contractor saw goes. So, but yeah, I love this thing. Definitely recommend it. Thank you for joining me on the tour. I would love to hear any insight you have, any advice you have on what to do here or how I can make it better. Definitely open for criticism. So I'm going to be doing some future videos on shop builds and process videos and stuff like that. So like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.